For generations, Americans have worked hard to ensure that their children's lives would be better than their own. With education the key to that success. But America's high schools are obsolete. They were designed for another age, one without the benefits of technology and without the reality of global competition. And while times have changed, our schools have not.
In the past, it wasn't that difficult to get a job without a college degree, but now it's more difficult to get somewhere without having that proper education.
Even to be an auto mechanic, the cars are so computerized nowadays that you have to be computer literate. So the kids in high school have to know so much just for basic jobs.
It's a competitive workforce out there. You have to demonstrate something to the employer that makes you special and worthy of their consideration to get you hired.
Our schools were never intended to help all students succeed in today's rapidly changing world. Some students are tracked for college and careers, while others venture unprepared into the workplace, struggling to earn a living wage. And with each year, 1 million more are simply lost. Lost to unemployment, to crime, to poverty and despair.
What fraction is 2 4/5 of 640? You've got 30 seconds.
Across the country, people are accepting the challenge of redesigning their high schools. Molds are being broken, and innovative models are restoring a sense of optimism, long absent in our schools. New and redesigned schools are taking root in communities nationwide, linked by a common mission to prepare all students for college and work. They share a basic formula, set high expectations for students, and support them to meet their goals.
We set those high expectations in place, and then it's on the teachers, it's on the principals, it's on the school, it's on the leadership, it's on the parents, it's on the kids themselves to figure out how we go from where the kids are today to where we want them to be.
No matter how high the bar is, they will jump over it. They don't have any problems getting over any obstacles with the correct scaffolding and the correct guidance.
I practically lived at Noble. I stayed there after hours to study, read books, work with my teachers if I needed help. I remember my freshman year just staying there until 6 o'clock and not getting home till about 8, and my mom wondering where I was at, but I was at school studying.
Somebody wants to be a model, someone wants to go to MIT. Well, let's make that commitment by showing it through symbolism here and working as a team and getting out.
The old skill-based 3 R's of reading, writing, and arithmetic have been rolled into a new 3 R's of rigor, relevance, and relationships.
Rigor implies that we are preparing our students for college life, for what college has to offer. That means we look at our instruction. That means we look at the curriculum that we're offering. We're looking at how we're teaching.
Incoming freshmen often had a hard time in the beginning adjusting to the rigor, to the class load, to the homework, to the long hours. They're not used to having 3 hours of homework every night. They're not used to the teachers pushing them and expecting them to do better.
I was struggling pretty hard. I had a lot of C's. I wasn't doing too well. And I realized from talking to people and coming here, talking to some of the students I killed before I got enrolled, that it was my choice whether to go to college or not. And if I wanted to go to college, I needed to make the grades. I needed to make the cut in order to go.
I can do all of the other things that other normal, traditional schools offer, but focus on what I like to do, which is visual arts and technology and computer.
We target our instruction based upon a theme, which directly influences and helps the students to see a bigger picture in the world. They're able to understand that their skills that they learn in webpage, graphic design, or medical practices, engineering, are directly related to the real world. So you want to catch people's eye and have them come in and work for you.
Right.
Why do they want to work for you over Verizon or Singular? When they leave, they are proficient in Photoshop and InDesign. They know what they're talking about. They can go out to a company and impress them with their skills, and they're only just high school graduates.
There's still that human component that's very important in education. No matter how much technology you have available, you still need to have somebody there to offer motivation and to get to really know the student, what interests them, and to point them in the right direction.
I felt that I was going to get at Noble the support system I needed. Teachers really seemed to care and wanted to help you get things done. And it wasn't only the teachers, it was the students.
If they have been my student, I not only know their face and their name, I know that child. We don't have categories of children here. We have specific kids.
The new 3 Rs are found often in small schools or small learning communities, where the old way of doing things is giving way to new school cultures and new approaches to teaching and learning.
Over here, we've got another little sub-unit.
Small is not the answer. It's small plus focus. You're going to see a lot of different approaches to teaching because teachers are creative people and students want to learn in different ways.
For me to measure a student's success, I have to look at one student at a time. I can no longer teach as a collective.
The students are given more opportunities to lead. Teachers are given more opportunities to lead. Once you get into it and you've worked and you've tried to set up this school that you've built from the ground up, you're very proud of it. It's like building your own home. You never want to sell it.
In these communities, people are coming to see not only that things must change, but they can change. At Crawford High School, a single campus of about 1,700 students has been redesigned into 4 smaller theme-based schools. Same teachers, same students, better results.
When you change into a small school, it's a totally different environment. There is no way to hide for the adults or for the kids in a school because we are more visible, because we are becoming more accountable for our own work.
Since I've come to Crawford and I'm able to talk to my teachers and have tutors, my dad has seen a big difference in my personality, my grades. I was on the honor roll this year, which was a big difference from before, so it's helped a lot.
KIPP, short for the Knowledge is Power program, opened its first 2 middle schools in 1995 and has since grown into a network of over 50 public schools nationwide. Students and parents choose KIPP for its college prep curriculum, extended school year, and longer school days. It's a commitment shared by teachers and administrators alike.
You'll find teachers on our campus between 10 to 12 hours a day. And there's really not a way around some of those minimal commitments in terms of the direct teacher-student time and the amount of planning and support that's necessary.
Everything that I need is here. You know, I have all my friends here, I have my teacher support, I have the academics, and we do have that safe environment like we had in the middle school.
KIPP Houston High School will graduate its first class in 2008.
There is no magic around here, that there's nothing in the water. It can happen in Chicago, it can happen in northern New Jersey, it can happen in Atlanta, it can happen in the Mississippi Delta, it can happen in Oakland, it can happen wherever there's a need for children to do better in school and in life.
Flight is the hook for students at Aviation High School. But the aerospace theme is simply a tool, a way to engage kids in a rigorous, project-based course of study that will prepare them for any career path. Academic courses at a nearby community college and a mentoring program with area professionals provide students with a wide range of opportunities beyond school walls.
You have to talk with a lot of business leaders and a lot of people who really know a lot of things about what they're doing, and you have to present to those people, and they're not really going to cut you any slack, so you have to be prepared, and it really gets you ready for the rigors of college and the real world.
It really is about posing essential questions that probe students to think deeper into concept and think critically about problems. It's mainly about learning that's going to stick.
Everything is hands-on. You're always building something. You're learning a lot of new stuff about programming and information and technology. And so it really makes the work fun.
Document 4 is sort of like an official report that was put out by the Chancellor of Germany.
There is no thematic hook at Chicago's Noble Street Charter High School, just a high-quality, traditional education. Students are selected by lottery, hoping for the challenge of longer school days, double math courses, even school uniforms. The results to date are impressive.
Noble Street's pretty open about what life is like if you don't go to college. I mean, they throw it out there, they want you to go to college. That's pretty much their purpose.
Mr. Olson, the principal, called me and he asked me to speak to the freshmen. I came back and told the freshmen the things I did to succeed at Noble and how they can succeed. I told them that they need to study, they need to use their teachers, they need to work hard at everything they do because everybody can do their best.
I always wanted to go to college, but coming here let me know that I could go to college. And it's just awesome to be able to come here 4 years later and see walls filled with banners of colleges where students have gone and are successful. I'm entering my junior year at Northeastern University, and I'm going to be a history teacher.
These are just 4 of a growing number of schools in cities and towns across the United States, preparing today's youth for tomorrow's challenges.
Why is this an important fact?
When kids are expected and empowered to succeed, there's no limit to what they can accomplish.
Have a good one.
The same can be said of parents, teachers, staff, entire communities. But it won't happen unless everyone believes they can make a difference, unless they imagine the possibilities and make the choice to change.
Nobody puts a ceiling on your dreams. If you have an idea and you want to establish it, it's how high do you want to go? Where do you want to take this? And that's powerful in education. It's challenging, but it's powerful.